How is everyone today? It is an interesting day today. Play some Pokemon. Sorry for not having a stream last night. But my allergies are kicking my ass. It's dead. Plus, I hadn't been sleeping very well. No excuses. I have to do that again. Today's Wednesday though, and I do get a break the next 2 days. Probably should have pushed through last night and just took an extra day bed. But with that said, please like, follow, share, subscribe, do what you gotta do. We're trying to get up to 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Would like to hit 1,000 Rumble follows, and I would also like to hit 1,000 on Twitch and as well as other Berserker Media and Rumble channel for Berserker Media. And you can check those out at youtube.com. Here are the links. YouTube, check it out. I'm going to be putting out more videos this week. Likes me kind of rumbled. I think I'm just going to get up earlier, just shoot a video real quick and then get it over kind of. Check out my Rumble, same thing. You're going to see streams, you're going to see random videos. Twitch should be live streams, but that's a good thing. And then I will put the pick eventually. Pick out Berserker Media YouTube channel. We're trying to get that started as a group project between me and my friend Dustin. And on Rumble as well. We'll probably make a Twitch and stuff up there eventually too. For now, that's what we got. Now, back to what I was doing. As you hear my house, excuse me. That's gonna turn off the Alright. Now let's see the picnic thing. The picnic. That gives you their picnic basket. We'll make a sandwich. I forgot the ingredients to it already. We'll make a sandwich. Alright, we're gonna do some grinding a bit. Mostly because it's or the Mystica. That's the one I got. Just leveling up guys, mostly the main guys, the big boys. Big legendary boys. So apparently I don't have the sandwiches for this. Alright. I'll be pausing to sneeze a lot because I've been sneezing all day. But yeah, the goal today is just to level up some Pokemon, talk about some bullshit and do the everyday thing. You know how it is over here. So let's head into the first thing. X, hit share, and there we go. So it seems like today, Buddhist's website I detected had been DDoS attacked. So that's not good, but it's going to keep happening, I feel like. These retards that have some stupid agenda really want to ruin gaming, and you do so. I think the thing of anyone more gamer game is fucking retarded. What's up? How are you, Stellar Scar? And it seems like he's not too happy about it, obviously. Now, the biggest problem with this is like when you can't know, it's like Come on, guys. Like really, it's these idiots. It's these guys who think it's more important to push an agenda than talk about the actual game and league. And to be fair, some of it's part of our fault. We tend to go for goofy ass, goofy ass drama instead of just normal news stuff. And you know, I'll be one to talk about that stuff. But it is important. It's more about culture than it is about what's going on, or what the actual drama quote unquote is. Look at some chances. Go up here now. With that said, I don't think anything's gonna really change. It's gonna keep happening. I would suggest to Brutus to have a block. I guess IPs if you can. That I don't even know how you would go about that. How would you go up with the US attack? I mean, I work in the field. I wouldn't know how to do that. I'd have someone actively watching. Now, also with that coincides, apparently these stars of the new Ubisoft game are gay. Why, I don't know. This is normal nowadays. It's kind of annoying. Everybody's gotta be gay, stupid gay. First, we're gonna put a black guy who wasn't a samurai. A historical black guy in Japan that wasn't a samurai. Samurai, assassin. And we're gonna make it gay for no apparent reason besides diversity and inclusion or something. Be gibberish. Diversity only matters when it's physical attributes people can't control. It's stupid. Meanwhile, all their ideas are the same. They all vote the same. They all think the same way. They all believe the same damn thing. And it's kind of hilarious because, in the end of the day, a lot of these beliefs that they have are literally just beliefs of decadence. So, reality is that nobody outside the Western world actually shit because mostly non-Western countries are poor, and it's not great. And so if you go and you don't really care about race or any of that shit, you're trying to just live. But you know, decadence is decadence, I guess. Then we have this moron. Writing about, hi, I'm an idiot. I'm mad about everything in video games except layoffs. Do you know why we're not mad at the layoffs? Can we talk about that for a minute? Because you don't fucking deserve the job. Games have gotten nothing but worse in the past decade, I would say. I've been looking for a new franchise since the beginning of the 2010s because I kind of just didn't like Call of Duty anymore. Halo wasn't really doing anything. And then, Halo 5 came out, so I got back to it. They made Halo Infinite. That, which is horrible. And then, I've been looking for one for almost 50 years. And I like that isn't just Pokemon. Don't get me wrong, I like Pokemon. I'll probably end up playing Power 2 because I have a lot to pick into Pokemon. Or the next Switch and the next Pokemon. Chances are it's not going to happen. But with that said, I'm going to try. Here's the reality though. You all suck at making video games. games don't look as stylistic anymore. They all have that shitty photorealistic look that Skyrim has. And if they don't, they have some cell shade overlay over it or something bullshit like that. It gets old to look at the same 5 things all the time. How about some more? How about some more creativity? For real. Also, you guys are still just making. There's no new franchises. There's none. There's just Ubisoft record shooters supposed to come out, but it just seems like another Call of Duty thing. Siege was alright, but I got banned for this game. Sorry, I'm taking a kill when I see it fail. That's just the way it is, whether it's a glitch in the game. Brum's here. Another aggregator of info on the internet. Kind of like Brutus. Not necessarily DEI related, but just he got doxxed apparently. I don't know if I'm doxxed. Yeah, it technically is because it wasn't out on the internet on social media and stuff like that. But it was public information thing, and all information is technically public information if you're willing to spend $20 or $30. So saying it's public information is kind of dumb. Because everything is. I can find out if there's any documentation of your life at all from work or a school or rent. Just documentation of where you live anywhere. I'm going to be able to find it. It's not going to be that hard. So don't act like that. Then again, like I said, it wasn't publicly available in the same light as the sense of they're taking publicly available, meaning that you can spend $20 and put it in the but it is what it is. What they're trying to do is they're trying to make the argument that there's no such thing as doxing. And then we have another breaking news. News Corp decides to take money from OpenAI. So, journalists, you're gone. You're gone, and AI is already left. So, unless there's a right-leaning AI, we're not going to get a right-wing news source. Which is fine, but we're not going to get a middle ground news source either. If you look at the current news sources, Fox is left-wing. Everybody says Fox is right-wing. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Nobody in no news organization is right-wing. Haven't seen a right-wing organization because they're right-wing compared to the current. That's like saying bread that's stale because it was left out under a light is now toast when it didn't get toasted, it just went stale. That's essentially what they're saying. Still, it's not toast, it's still but yeah, it's kind of goofy. Good for them, I guess. There really isn't much going on today. There wasn't really much going on yesterday. It's kind of crazy how much time is spent on stupid shit like this. It just gets I'm gonna film the video tonight because that's what I got to do. And just have a little bit of fun. Hopefully chat's down for you. I think one of the biggest things I'm going to try to do is kind of try to get in contact with some people, try to get some people on that aren't just not interviews per se, but ask some questions about, I guess, interviews kind of thing. Like more like a loose format conversation. You want to ask them about any of them on interviews. It's going to be a loose. It's not going to be, oh, what? It's going to be a fucking more of a general interest topic kind of thing. But they're obviously going to talk about the big thing going on. Part of it, obviously. But I'm going to try to get by new people, I don't mean replacing people. Yeah. Getting people in the top and bullshit. But yeah. Like to talk to people that agree and disagree, people in chat like to hear. I mean, at that point, definitely get chat. I'm trying to put a funny there. Anyone can chat. Enjoy the chat. We'll enjoy it definitely. Yeah, put a funny there. I will definitely think about it. Not of the most importance. At the moment, right now, I'm just trying to get a sense of the video. Not getting killed by a tree pine. I'm being raped to death today. Probably by pine trees, if I was to guess. It's pine tree season, breeding season. It's all for every other tree. But pine trees with a lot of pollen. Go with pine trees. Well, I guess it's video today. I haven't really talked to him. I got the answers, so it's fine. It is the time of year. Stuff is taking place for school and stuff. So, in the school season, it's pretty busy for everybody. We are. Luckily, my kid's young enough to go. Plus family graduations, things like that. It is that time of year, so not too worried about Dustin. Alright, what are we doing here? No! I didn't want. Is that shiny? Or is that just a coloration? Couldn't see his tail. I can do it. I lost the color back, so what is it? What is a shiny stone? What color is the tail? We'll hit it. It probably isn't shiny. Just check it. Look at that color bar. It's just a nighttime effect. Like there was a chance it was one nighttime was shiny that I didn't even realize was shiny. I ran into it. And I was gonna kill it until it's sputtered. It's playing some Scarlet. The star thing. You know, it is what it is. I thought it was a double chance. Real shiny. Just couldn't tell it was shiny. I think we're gonna keep the 2 hours week, Sunday through Wednesday, and Saturday through I guess the fun stream. Where we can just do more stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on inside the streaming and game streaming community and just streaming community as a whole. We got YouTubers getting kicked from expos. We got some people becoming lolcows. Some lolcows becoming good. LOL. Not doing too good in the sense of viewpoints for really one would be Dark Side Phil. It seems like the King of Law is becoming that way. I would say that whole deal, except maybe a couple have become law tubers. Some don't post enough to become a law account, so I guess they are. But some of them at this point are, because I get they're talking about law, and a lot of them seem like a lot of the laws they're talking about now, they seem like that they believe those laws are moral. Some laws can be moral, but not all laws are moral. Keep that in mind. Not not saying break the law either. I'm not going to like doing that. Make your own decisions in life. I'm not to do that. I'm not going to make you don't do that. Trust me, I know. Fighting back in the day. Possibly. Or you don't have a team for the record. I never did anything too bad. To be fair though. Still have, but not that bad. People don't resort to violence as much nowadays. I've come to notice that myself. That sounds crazy, but look, I'm overweight. I can handle myself. Yeah, I can handle it. But any actions like I yeah. You know how to fight. I'm not fucking MMA guy, but I was a smart ass. I've always been a smart ass. Fighting. I've always been very outspoken, especially when dealing with my friends. Hurt my friends and family. Attempt to. Not a good idea on your part. That's why the whole doxing thing makes me laugh. Because, yeah, I mean, they make a point that it is public documents, but it isn't really public documents. Anyone can go to an info broker. It's technically not public. Because what people don't realize is there is legal info brokers. Some seedy underground thing. You go to their website and find out everything about it. You see if they have anything, whether it be legally speaking, whether it's unless they have nothing in their name, there's no way that you're not going to find it. And even then, they're going to have something in their name, right? You know what I mean? Excuse me. Probably a hilarious face. But it's gonna be very rare where you're not gonna find records on people. They're gonna be ultra rich and you're never gonna know. And it is what it is, you know what I mean? I'm not sitting here saying we shouldn't be having people, you know, getting brokers, information brokers. They are illegal. People don't call them that. They usually call them background checks. People think they're not, but they are. If you're a bank or any of that, you can look up. If you really wanted to, you can look up my entire anyone's entire spending. They have it so long try to get with that documentation. Wild. Probably a year, if not years later. So we have a point that is technically public, but it's also not. Unless it was like on Google Maps as a page. I don't see it as like a business page. I don't see it as for, you know, like a web page that has your address. Unless it's not, it's going to be kind of hard to runs the business. Unfortunately, not the person who runs the business, but the person who has the name for the business on your side. It is what it is. You know, bad things happen. civil. And they can fuck you too, but chances are they're not going to. That too. The reason why a lot of people get fucked out of their own companies and stuff is because of them dumbass selves, to be honest. People don't want to hear people say that to them, but the reality is 99% of people who get fucked out of their own companies and shit, it's all their fault. You can set up legal contracts, you can set up all this stuff, and they just don't. Is that kind of like, you can say it's kind of, you know, passing the buck, but it's their fault. I mean, let's be real. I never had a business go south like that. I've had failed business. Never had a failed business go south like that. And if I did, there had to be a contract. The lawyer would have to be a third-party lawyer that either a rando lawyer. Two lawyers that we were across the table. They really suck. But once you start making money, you're gonna want to do that business. You need to talk about it. If you're doing something with like a friend or a family member, you're gonna want to talk about it the whole time. That way they have information. That way they can just go before any contracts are signed. That way you can just split. Whatever they can, you know, you don't really have business. Two friends. It's always a money grab when people do that shit, so pick your business partner. Careful. Now, if you were working with another company to do something, that's a different story. Just deliver on what you're supposed to deliver on, and they try to fuck you, and they're like, well, we did what you told us to do. You get mad about what you did, but that's what they wanted done, we got done. That was the I'm actually looking for a name for this. Okay, I gotta work on his names. I'm really bad with names. I've always been really bad with names. I just want to get this built up to where we're making some money for itself. Maybe one day, that'd be cool, but maybe one day we'll get the platform up there to where we'll make a bunch of money. If it's a second income, that'd be cool. But for right now, I'm just going for it pays for itself. Stop using that move! You're annoying, Chansey. You're pissing me off. Fucking Chansey with his soft foil. Somewhere. Good for Chansey. You guys have died. You fuck! We're wearing a pee-pee for this food. Oh, beer, not PP's gonna go away. Oh my god, it's gonna keep doing it. Come on, Chansey, what are we doing? That's it. We're using we have an elixir. Max elixir. Alright. Using it. Tired of dealing with your shit, Chansey? You're a little fucking turd. I can't stand the food. Go. He's outraging that guy. You're annoying. To be fair, you're one. Alright, Miriadon's almost at level 90. Let's keep it going. Chansey. There's another Chansey. All the Chanseys. I hate it. Yeah, I'll probably shoot from 7 to 9. Tight and easier for me to do what I need to do. But on Saturday nights we'll have where to go or the other time. Until we're tired. I figure 2 hour streams are enough to really talk about whatever. We can move on from that later on. Boxes. Miriadon, done. Put away held item. Move you over to the 90s club. You're gonna be more useful than fucking top security. You? Actually, you'll be more useful. I'm gonna keep you here. We're gonna fight some more chances. There's a bunch of them. Get them all. Oh shit. Back up. I forgot. Wasn't trying to use him. No. Oh, Dragon Pulse level 90. Who else is level 90? Anyone else level 90? Cyclozar. Dragon Pulse level 90. Let's get you in there, Executor. I want to do the Apple Boy. 274. 76. Let's get Drippling. Oh no, we're supposed to be doing like a legendary. Let's do that first. Gouging Fire. MK Boy. MK Boy. Let's get you deployed. Got Lucky A. It's a berry. Trying on some chances. Get you up there. Haven't used him. Haven't used him at all. He is a dragon type. I forgot he was a dragon type, but I forgot that I had and the other one. I've been working with them after at least the last gym. What the hell does this do? 30. Oh, it picks up against fire. Interesting. I know what to do that. Haha, your HP's full, you dummy. Dragon Rush, Fire Blast, Lava Pool. This is a Fire Blast. Last Resort. What is wrong with you, you little emo fuck? Lava Pool. Not doing much damage. Okay. I don't like Dragon Rush. You gotta check out his moves. Well, his moves aren't helping out, but fuck you, Chansey. Avoid my attack. You should check his moves. A flamethrower has some. Terrestrial Look at this guy. Look at him. He's epic. Look at him be epic. You gotta hate the I just hate You know, I need to run. I'm not gonna do it. You're soft boil. I need to learn moves. Just run, bro. Run. You miss a chance, it's fine. You gotta get your moves on. We gotta get your moves on. That chance ain't back again, is he? Let's remember some moves. Let's see what you got here. Fire Fang, so they need to incinerate. Okay. What the fuck damage do these moves do? This is 100, but it's 110? Did 110 damage? That did 80 damage? That chance must be bulky as fuck, dude. What other move? You know another dragon move? That would be cool. It's a different one. Dragon Claw is pretty good. I have to admit. It's like one of the best dragon moves there is. That's a good move. It's a good fucking move. Alright. Let's fuck him up. Let's fuck up this Chansey again. What is Kept to? Let's fuck it up. Let's beat it with a Dragon Claw. You're gonna lose, Chansey. Wait, whatever. One hit KO. Must not be much of a special attack, if I was to guess. No, not at all. You're all attack. You're all attack. Which you are. Good for it. Physical, right? That's special. Whatever, it's working for that. And it's just really as much as I think it does. No. Just miscalculations. And then again, it is a chance. Chances have a lot of HP. That's the way you go to point. There's not a chance. Now I just use them for XP fun. Are we done the sandwich? Has it been a half an hour? It's getting close to that. If the sandwich is gone, I see a lot more Rhydons and Venomoths and all that stuff. So we are going to picnic. We're popping up a picnic. That's right, I can't be on the ride Pokemon. Throw the balls! Throw the balls! Alrighty. Making sandwiches. A ham sandwich with 8 red flags. Mustard and mayo. Icky poo. I don't like either one of those. Stick with hot sauce. I've got a hot sauce. Thick one, buffalo. Something like that. You don't need all that mayo. I just like how buffalo sauce was made, and it's like the simplest thing in the world. Guys, it's hot sauce and butter. That's all it is. It's hot sauce and butter. That's it. Just hot sauce and butter. That's what buffalo sauce is. I'm gonna make your buffalo sauce. Your favorite hot sauce. Some butter in it. There you go, you get buffalo sauce. The ham sandwich. Alright, gouging fire, get your ass moving. We're gonna be doing some Chansey attack. Just spawning something. Huge. Sandwich is taking effect. A lot of those. My dog is barking, though I don't know why. You do wrestle though. The dog do rescue. He thinks he's tough. Right? And when he thinks he's too tough, I pick him up. He's like, oh yeah, I forgot. You're way better. You can just chuck you across the room if you want. It's not a small dog. It's a 80-pound Labradoodle. He's a big boy. But he's not 80 pounds. People are like 80 pounds is heavy. I'm like, that's 80 pounds is heavy. So gouging fire is going to take a while because apparently he only likes one food. Get burnt. Hello. Good job, man. Actually, fire probably won't help us with dragon leader. But he's getting a lot of XP. XP real fast. He does like the XP apparently. Then again, I have a lucky egg over there. Like, are you here? Photosynthesis, huh? Yeah. Yeah. What did you grab for? So I'll have. Yeah, baby. Oh yes, we want to learn Outrage because every other move sucks dick. Not that it sucks like horribly. Why does a dragon fire type need to be protected from fire? Stop like burns? I can see that being hard. That's all I can see that being. Trying to see get wrecked by some outrage. That's the other thing I need to do. I need to get some clips going. Sound clips, video clips. I do have this one thing I'm just I don't blame him for yesterday. I kind of canceled like an hour before. I was just feeling like shit. I had a hay fever. And I was tired. I had a hay fever. Now that it's excused, my voice probably sounds like shit right now. Probably sounds stuffy as hell. My throat hurts. It probably sounds raspy. I'm trying to speak as normal as possible. Just probably also we'll keep going. Probably gonna sneeze a lot. Sneezed once already. Sure, I'll sneeze again. So many chances over here just popping up. That was taken away. Disappeared. That's a great scene. It was right. 500 really big. Let's get rid of that far. Looks like gouging fire just loves that food. Attack one of these things. Get it. Here's my dog again. Probably wants to go outside or something. Usually how it goes. I got a lot. Usually don't. He really likes XP. I don't know if hitting the jackpot of XP for Chansey. Chansey, that's Chansey. What's up, I don't even know how to say your name. Is it Alan? Honey? No, with that. I could say it wrong. Going with that from the moon. How are you today? doing. Finding out some chances. Hopefully by the end of the night we'll be really close to being done here and there. But we'll see. Leave it done, but I doubt it. To be honest, I probably can just go. Maybe I will just go. I do have a good team. We got Fighty Boy. We got Electric Boy. We got Steel Boy. We got Ground Boy. Ooh, this is a hard one. Ice Boy, definitely. And then also Altaria. It should be good enough to beat him without too much of a headache. Gonna try. I lost fair and square though, but I'm bad at double battle, so it really doesn't really like when I lose a double battle it's like losing. It's like losing a lottery. I'm not that bad, but I'm not good at them. And it's not because it's complicated, it's just I don't build Pokemon to do setup stuff. It's all DPS. In my book. That's how I play most RPGs. Alright, let's battle, you turd. Let's hope. Let's hope. Then I'll beat... What's his name? The Kiki kid. He calls him Kiki. What the fuck is his whole name now? I can't remember. Probably way too loud. I just realized my fucking shit was too loud. My game has been too loud this whole time. My play black is louder. Should be. Oh man. Fleet 4. Let's go. I'm gonna mess these guys up a bit. Battle. You're gonna use Moonblast on this bad boy. You're gonna use this on Dragonite. Oh. Perfect Altaria either. Does affect Ice Boy though. Alright, we got him. We got him. Not done, but we got him. This Pokemon has nothing but super effective hits against Dragonite. Surprised his Flygon survived. Ice Spinner's a bad move. Especially for my Flygon. Oof. See if we can get one more off. If not, that's fine. Yeah. What's the... Yeah, it's 120. We gotta use it against Dragonite. Extreme Speed, damn. That's a good move. That is a good move. Alright, Dragon, 1 for 1 now. Could use Garchomp. I know he's gonna send out, but Garchomp's a good idea. Right now. Hexorus, nice. He breaks the mold, guys. Hexorus breaks the mold. That's what happens here. We're gonna use Dragon Claw and Flygon, which is faster. You're gonna use this on that. Tired of dealing with your stupid Earthquake? You're done. Back to Caliber. Whoop, nope. He's faster. That's fun. Attack though. Nice. We'll send out Metal Boy. Should we send out? Nah, send out Metal Boy. Kingdra, huh? It's pretty good. Pretty good. Metal Boy. Brattle. We're gonna use Dragon Claw on Hexorus. We're gonna use Dragon Claw again on Kingdra because it does Earthquake. I was hoping that wasn't the case, but that's okay. Ice Beam, nice. Darkchomp's gone. Alright. He's got one more down than I do. But this might take out King. Yeah. I think we're tied. Yeah, we're tied. Oh, save him for last. So just because I'm about to place for him. Ooh, I know what I can do though. I know what I can do. It's very good for me. But not in the way people think it is. Outrage. Yeah, you gotta use it on yourself. Use. Ooh. Flash cannon. This might work out. It's working out so far. Everything's working out so far. Everything. It's gonna keep working out. This is what we need in this world. Alright, we got one down. Alrighty. This should be fun. He's still in Outrage, so that should help a good bit. Well, I think he goes straight Dragon, so it might beat him if I use Outrage. First, that is. We'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see. See what happens. I don't really terrestrial. I hate this. Hit him. Get him! So close. He's so far away. Oh, yes. Nope. This dragon attacks me more powerful. I was hoping to get him dead before he used that move, but it is what it is. Gone now, baby. Gone now. We're on his last Pokemon. See who he fucks up. It doesn't really matter who he fucks up, because I got a Fighty Boy coming out. He's also a Dragon type. Ooh! Ah, no. One more Outrage, he should be out. We'll see. Alright. We did it! We're done! We're done all the battles. We're done all the battles. Done all the battles. Done all the We did it, guys. We finished the Elite Four. We finished the Elite Four. We got all the dragons together and finished the Elite Four. We just need to power up some of our other dragons to be better. Not that it matters, it's kind of too late for that now. So my next playthrough of the next game will be a dragon, and I'm going to make sure I have all the dragons for that game, which is going to be Shield. I'm probably going to take all the Pokemon out of Arceus Legends and restart that, because I don't feel like watching my last streams on that, and if I do, well, it'll be very, very boring. Me, I don't like to hear myself talk too much. Especially right now. Yay, I can teach Applin Dragon Cheer, then level him up once. Then I'll have all the dragons. Or Driplin. Then I'll have all the dragons of all forms. And I'll be Dragon Master of the universe. Pretty sure all the dragons are in this game except for like special versions. I could bring Dalgia in here. Grab a couple Palkias too. Same with Latios and Latias. All them guys. Yeah, I could probably do that. Probably should. Bring all the dragons into the fold. Be happy I got them. Happy I got them. Be happy. I'm going the wrong way. I need to heal my Pokemon. Question is, what Pokemon should I use against Kiki? What am I doing? Itchy. It's got a nice long shower. Yeah, what does he have? No, there's secret bosses of the very academy. No, I just want the actual champion. Got a Dragonite. No. Yeah. He's got a Dragonite, Politoed, Brimsnarl, Porygon Z, Cineroar, and a Hydra Apple. Which is what I'm about to have anyway, so. Let's do that really quick. We'll go to my boxes. I already have one in this in here. I just want mine. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I might bring these guys over into the Shield playthrough. No, I'm just kidding. Well, some of them I can't. So, I might bring them over to breed them, but if they're any kind of special breeding or anything, it's just gotta teach them a move. I gotta teach them a move for Dragon Cheer. Passed it. I know I did. Yep. For right now, Syrup Bomb. Ready. Oh yeah, and then one rare candy if we have any. If not, we have a. We have 13 rare candies, which is good. Evolve, you little shit. Not that I'm gonna use him. Because he still needs some work. Oh, what's up? Ross? How are you? What are you saying? Would you be interested in a... Nah, I'm alright for right now, but thank you. For right now, I'm more into just starting and then seeing where it takes me. I eventually will get some graphics done, but I also know a few graphics designers myself. So I'll probably go with them, not because I don't trust you, because I actually know them in real life. It's not like I'm just, you know them. Like for realsies. I can't fly there? Oh, it's trying to get... gonna go off to. I want to pull out walking leaf, but I don't. What else can we pull out? I don't know. Well, let's see. What was this Pokemon again? Let's look at this real quick. We had a Dragonite, so Baxcalibur will be first. I'll go first. Politoed, water and grass? Politoed's not grass. He's just straight water, isn't he? Yeah.
Oh.
What's up?
I honestly wasn't going to come in and stream tonight because I'm friggin' exhausted. But I was scrolling through Facebook and found some shit. And I had to open it up on my shit.
I don't know what that means.
I had to open it on my... I was on my phone, just chilling. And I found an article.
I'm not mad.
I found an article posted today from CS. You know,
okay.
Part of the fake news crew. Doomsday Glacier is undergoing vigorous ice melt that could reshape sea level rise projections. I still don't understand where they're coming from when they say the ice melts and it's gonna raise the water level. Have you never seen water in a glass with ice in it? The ice melts and the water doesn't go anywhere.
I know. But I have a question.
I'm listening.
When did Plymouth Rock happen? If you have to, you can look it up. I don't care if you know off the top of your head. I want to know when it happened.
Fucking like forever ago?
Look it up. No, give me the exact date. Go look it up. Real quick. Because I don't know it off the top of my head either. Like, genuinely, I don't. I'll be honest. I don't know it. Like I said, I don't expect you to know it either.
Founded...
When did they land at Plymouth Rock? That's what I want to know. That's all I need to know.
The first known reference to the rock dates back to 1715, when it was described in the town boundary records as a great rock. They founded the Plymouth Rock as a historical site of disembarkation. That is a weird word. I know what it means. It's just weird to say. Of the Mayflower Pilgrims who founded Plymouth Colony in 1620, didn't even refer to the rock until 1715, almost 100 years later. What?
Okay. So
they're silly.
We'll ignore they landed there in like whatever, and I guess they carved on it sometime around that time when they landed there, or at least
inscribed.
Or whatever.
I don't know when it was inscribed, but it has been inscribed.
Yeah, I know.
With the date 1620.
The rock. You do realize the actual rock is still above
It's probably.
The water, right? You know they haven't moved it. They haven't moved it, and the rock is still above the water. Like it's not in the water.
It doesn't even look that. It doesn't even look that eroded. In the picture that they're showing for the inscribing, it doesn't even look that eroded, to be honest.
Yeah, it's because it's a normal rock, right? So like, It's probably a hard igneous rock that's just, volcanic rock that, some hard ass rock. Anyways,
Of
point being,
course.
uh, it's been above water since 1750. According to the science data on how much water has risen since 1750, it should be underwater.
Yeah. But it says the massive Dunjie Glacier, known for its rapid destabilization, is undergoing a vigorous ice melt that scientists could say could reshape sea
Their
level
whole
rise
theory on the
projections.
environment is wrong.
In a new
Their whole
study,
theory on
glaciologists
doesn't even
from the
matter.
University of California. How the fuck is anybody in California a glaciologist? Where are you going? You're not
Okay,
finding
can we stop
glaciers
reading the
near
article? 'Cause-
California.
Can we stop reading the article? Because I have one simple question for you that we learned in probably elementary school, but I remember learning it for sure in middle school. What is the first thing you learn about matter?
It cannot be created or destroyed.
What is or destroyed? All of the climate science is based on matter being created and destroyed.
Yeah.
No, it all is. Matter, more water gets made by ice, is what they're saying.
They even said
The CO2 stuff.
they're even
For
saying
the CO2 stuff. For the CO2 stuff, they're saying the same thing.
okay, so I can see it causing like a massive wave or whatever.
Yeah.
Because the seawater is hitting the glacier at the base of its ice sheet and flowing through the conduits and collecting in cavities, creating enough pressure to elevate the ice sheet slightly out of the water. So if those cavities break down and whatnot, then yeah, it would suddenly drop and create waves, but it's not raising the level. It's not raising the
Yes.
natural level of the water.
All of the
It's just
climate
making waves.
science- All the climate science, either they lied to us about matter not being able to be made or destroyed, or the law is true and matter is now just being made. So my problem with this whole like CO2 thing, everybody complains about this, right? So in the past, while humans were alive, there was more CO2 in the atmosphere than there is today. So the logic behind people can't live that way is just wrong. Like, we existed. Also, CO2 levels for some of the biggest creatures to ever exist on the planet, according to science, some of the biggest animals that have ever existed, lived at times of high CO2 in the air. But with that said, they also had more trees and larger trees. So, and other plants, obviously. But so my problem is like, how about just stop cutting down the trees, or start planting more? We can do that, right? Like, is that a thing?
No.
Can we do that still?
No, that doesn't cost the taxpayers massive amounts of money.
I mean, yeah, I agree, but like, it's they're just everything they're saying doesn't make sense because it's either based on a science that isn't real.
That's a
or they
solution.
lie to
That's
us
a
throughout.
solution that doesn't cost money. How dare you?
I mean, it does cost money. Go plant trees. Get someone to plant
Not
them.
as much as the solutions that they're coming up with right now.
You mean the solutions that don't do anything?
Right.
Which create more problems, actually. One, we're cutting down trees to make solar farms, which makes no sense. We have deserts. Also, we probably should be cutting
Yeah,
down
first of
cactuses
all.
like scrub brush in deserts because that also helps get rid of CO2. By the way, remember that whole thing about the Amazon being the lungs?
Well,
of the
not only
earth?
that,
Remember
but
that?
if you cut down if you cut down cactuses and stuff, a lot of animals in the desert are going to go thirsty and die.
Yes, but do you remember that whole thing about the lungs of the earth being the Amazon? Do you remember that? You remember
Something
that?
similar
When we
to
were
the
kids?
effect.
Yeah. You know it's not true, and it was never true, and it will never be true. You know why? The entirety of the Great Plains of America before anyone lived there produced more oxygen than than the Amazon rainforest ever did when there was no deforestation.
Well, the other issue there is how are you getting those numbers considering underneath the canopy is dark as fuck in a lot of places in the Amazon. Like no sunlight gets through there.
Well, sunlight doesn't have to happen. The sunlight, it doesn't have to be a lot of sunlight. People don't realize that either. So. Plants literally work off of. This is how they eat.
What the fuck
This is how they
attack
do
is
everything.
that?
Oh, galvanized rush.
Uh-huh.
Like, you do realize that like they act like like the sunlight and stuff like this is like a major thing. Trees literally work off of sunlight. By the way, it doesn't need very much. When it rains, it still does this. That's just a fact. It still does the whole. What do they call it? What do they call the thing when they turn it to oxygen? I forget. Point being is that people act like this is like science is just wrong because literally if you do the math of how much the science on it's wrong because if you just do the math of how much CO2 and all
it's
that
just
is put into the
It's just photosynthesis.
yeah, photosynthesis is what it is. If you do the math, it's just
I
wrong
was
because
thinking
there's
of that
enough
word,
plant
but
life
I
to
was
take
like,
care of it.
is that right?
Because notice it's
I was
carbon,
thinking
too.
of
It's like, well,
that,
the
but I
carbon
was like,
came-
is that right?
Well, the problem is that they act like the carbon isn't coming from the planet. It is coming from the planet. Gasoline isn't a fossil fuel, but none of the fossil fuel thing is a lie.
Or at least now.
You know how I know this? No, it has always been a lie. You want me to tell you why it's a lie? Oh, he's a fighting type. Let me tell you why it's a lie? Like, strictly why it's a lie? According to science, one of the moons of either Uranus or Saturn is completely covered. Like the liquid on there is straight methane.
Oil. Oh.
So how can
but
a
we don't use
fossil fuel?
We don't use methane.
Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. Propane is literally 99% methane.
Okay, but we don't put that in our cars.
Okay, but most of our like electricity and stuff, everybody talks about coal and stuff. It's all methane. That's what it is. How can a fossil fuel exist? Right?
Yeah, natural gas.
Yeah. How can a natural gas exist that's caused from dinosaurs on a moon and never had life on it because it's too cold? How can it be a fossil fuel? And how is the oceans of that moon liquid, essentially liquid propane? How does that make any sense? It doesn't. That's how it makes zero sense. It just does not. It's not real. It just isn't. Maybe crude oil could be that, but I also don't think it is because why would the same hydrocarbons in different forms end up being? I think it's just made from the planet. I think it just exists. Because if it's made on a moon somewhere else, because they say there's oil there too.
Yeah, because
actual oil.
the
That
The
doesn't make any sense. If there was no
natural gas is a fossil fuel and non-renewable resource that is formed when layers of organic matter, primarily marine microorganisms, decompose under anaerobic conditions and are subjected to intense heat and pressure underground over millions of years. The energy that the decayed organisms originally obtained from
But
the sun via
how?
photosynthesis is stored as chemical energy within the molecules of methane and other hydrocarbons.
But how? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sitting. Like, it's either one of two things. Either NASA's lying about what's on that moon, which could
I
be
don't understand.
true,
Well, no, because
or
they in the whole fucking granted at this moment I'm reading the Wikipedia page, which obviously can be altered by anybody, but they
but
they
it's pretty much contained by
contradict
leftists. Have you seen what they
themselves.
did to the fucking black guy?
They contradict themselves, though. Natural gas, also called fossil gas, methane gas, or simply gas, is a naturally occurring mixture of gaseous hydrocarbons consisting primarily of methane, in addition to various smaller amounts of other higher alkalines. Low levels of trace gases like carbon dioxide, nitrogen, hydrogen sulfide, and helium are also usually present. Methane by itself is colorless and odorless, and the second largest greenhouse gas contributor to global climate change after carbon dioxide. Yeah. Because natural gas is odorless, odorizers such as
Natural gas isn't odorless. I think it's hilarious. They don't add anything to natural gas for it to have smell. By the way, they don't. It's not odorless. Natural gas. A methane by itself might be. I don't know. Never smelt methane by itself.
That's
But
what it
like as
says.
far as like natural gas.
Methane is colorless and odorless.
Yeah, but didn't they just say they add scent to natural gas?
No, the methane is colorless and odorless, and the second largest greenhouse gas contributor to global warming. Because natural gas, yeah, I think they're just talking about methane in this
Okay.
particular scenario.
Methane.
But
Because natural gas actually
methane
has a
is
smell.
odorless.
It just isn't an off-putting smell. That's the reason. It's just not an off-put. It's just not off-putting. So it would. I forget what it actually smells like because I haven't done a lot of research in recent history. But I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me how these gases can exist on planets that never
Natural
had
gas.
any
Natural
wildlife
gas
on
can
it.
be. Hang on, this is fun. This is a funny thing too. Natural gas can be burned for heating, cooking, and electricity generation. It's also used as a chemical feedstock in the manufacture of plastics and other commercially important organic chemicals, and less commonly used as a fuel for vehicles. So what
Yeah,
you're
they use it for
telling me
vehicles.
is, so what you do, but by that line, but by that line
Most people don't
right
know.
there, that line right there tells me that vehicles aren't the problem, clearly,
Yeah,
and yet that's the
no,
first
but
thing you're
they are.
attacking.
But they are. I'll tell you why. Because you do realize that like they have figured out a way to make gasoline out of natural gas. As a matter of fact, Shell, corporation Shell, figured this out in the 70s during the gas crisis or during the fuel crisis. And fracking, when people talk about fracking, that's what that is. It's natural gas coming out of the ground. It's not it's not a it's not oil. It's not crude oil. So they figured this out back in the 70s, and I guess it just wasn't feasible then, but it has been feasible for a long time. As a matter of fact, remember when
When did
gas
that
prices went up
happen?
in the 2000s? What?
Engineer
When did what
Dr.
happen?
Hugh H. Engineer Dr. Hugh H. perfectly recreated the famous World War II bouncing bomb to blow up a specially constructed dam in Canada.
Who cares? Not
Oh,
really hard
it
to
was
reconstruct.
literally. I think it was literally just for him to do his little bomb thing.
That's cool. I don't really care. That's just retarded. Anyways, my point is like natural gas and all this stuff being fossil fuels doesn't make any sense because it exists elsewhere in the universe, in the solar system, far away to where, according to them, life can't live. So either they're wrong or they lied to us this whole time. It's one of the two. It can't be anything else. You know what I'm saying? Either they're lying about what it is, or they're lying about, or NASA's lying about what they found on other planets, on other moons and planets and shit. It's one of the two.
Neither would surprise me, to be honest.
I think the idea of fossil fuel
Jesus Christ.
really doesn't make sense because how is it that we're digging past the quote unquote dinosaur lines to get? Because people don't realize like the earth, the ground, like the ground that you walk on is layered dirt, right? And you can actually scoop up a lot of this dirt. You can actually see it in like riverbeds and stuff like that too. You see the different colors of the dirt, right? Those are different time frames. Those are snapshots of what was there, degraded and turned into dirt, right? How is it that most oil is past the dinosaur line and past any life being on this line, according to the current history we understand of the planet, past the dinosaurs, which isn't very much, just FYI. What am I supposed to do? I'll go to the entrance. Okay. The entrance. I do want to heal my Pokemon. That will me leave to whatever. I just have questions that no one seems to have the answer to, including scientists. And the only one that any scientist that I've ever heard say this is someone who is essentially an engineer. He's not even technically a scientist. He's an engineer for fossil fuels. So he engineers fossil fuels.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Okay. What?
It was a GameCube, or not a GameCube, N64 controller with a Game Boy screen in it.
It's actually pretty cool if it's got backlight.
And you put in Game Boy Advance games. It might be an IPS screen. Yeah, it's a backlit IPS screen.
You can buy backlit IPS screens for Game Boy Advances right now. Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's what he got, and he stuck it in a
Yeah.
GameCube controller, or not GameCube again, N64 controller right above the start button, and the expansion pack or the memory card slot in the back. He 3D printed.
For the...
Yeah, he 3D printed the extra plastic he needed to cover the rest of the slot, and it's the slot for the Game Boy Advance game, and you just play it, and you use the C buttons. Well, I don't know what all the C buttons do, but I know the top C button changes the brightness. So I'm assuming down would change it down, but I don't know what left and right does. I don't know how I feel about that though, because I didn't particularly like. I feel like playing Game Boy games on an N64 controller would be awkward, unless you're using the D-pad the whole
doesn't make any
time.
sense. It's just you would only have to use the D-pad. The control stick doesn't do anything. By the way, I figured out something that I didn't know, and I was wondering why the N64 controller was boss for the control stick. Did you know that they use essentially a CD player motor to control, like to send out the output signal?
Yeah, it's a weird joystick. That honestly, they need to
No,
just
no,
go back to
it's not.
using.
Yeah. So it's not what we use now is called potentiometers. So all your control, even in the Switch, which is a weird version of the potentiometer, but we
The
use what's called
shitty version is
potentiometers,
what it is.
and they suck. They fucking suck because they wear out and they die.
Yep. And
That's just
yeah,
a fact.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's cool you can adjust them or whatever when they do start wearing out. On, I mean, I'm sure you could adjust them all, but um, most of them are like locked.
Fuck.
That he just came out of left field.
To be fair, I fell from the top of Area Zero all the way to the bottom, so
Well,
he was probably trying to
yeah,
load
but
everything in. And just took a minute. He really
uh,
popped out of nowhere. He was probably supposed to spawn there, but my dumb ass fell from the top of the world essentially.
like I wish I knew of some free software that would hook up to my controller and fix my fucking, well, I mean, not fix it, but make it to where I can't tell the joystick lag.
It's not possible with potentiometers. That was the reason why N64 controllers didn't lag. When they did, it's because the actual controller, like the stick part, was wearing out, not the actual motor.
Right.
The problem is that the potentiometers
I've seen
actually
people
wear away.
I've seen people take N64 controllers apart and kind of like melt plastic back onto the joystick so it's not so it goes back to original function. It's not easy, or at least it doesn't seem like it's easy.
Well, they made a metal one. Someone made a metal one for a while. I would do that because the controllers are fine except for that.
Yeah. They lasted way
Actually,
longer than fucking.
I think the only reason.
There's
To
no
be honest, I think
way
the only
you
reason.
could play
Now,
There's
I
no
will
way you
say-
could play Mario Party on any controller except for the 64. The way you had to spin that fucking joystick for some of the mini games gave us calluses on our fucking palms because we're sitting there
through our
fucking.
palms.
And no controller today would survive that kind of treatment.
They don't. What are you talking about? You act like
They
Mario
don't
Party
even
disappeared.
survive normal treatment.
You act like Mario Party disappeared, dude. They released a Mario Party. Like, is that?
Yeah, but they took. I'm pretty sure they took out most of the mini games that require you
No, they
to.
didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. All the Mario parties have had some kind of spinning around game to where you had to do that. Not in the same way because they might have programmed it differently, but it's still you gotta use that. Method.
I don't know. I haven't played
If you wanna
Mario
be ultra
Party
competitive
since.
with it.
I haven't played
I
Mario
played it on
Party
this,
since
the
the
Wii
64.
U and the Switch. There's a game that you have to do that with. Just not as it's probably programmed a little bit differently, so it's not because it's not as direct as it's not as a direct analog. Most analog sticks can't be a direct analog because they would all have drift because of potentiometers. The only reason we use potentiometers is because of how cheap they are.
I don't know. The 64 is like Nintendo's like third best-selling console. If not second best-selling. The first was the GameCube. GameCube, I think, will forever be Nintendo's best console.
That doesn't sound great. Nintendo's best-selling game console is the DS.
Oh wow. Apparently it's the Switch, which as of the time of this article was 103.54 million units sold. The Wii behind it with 101.6. Nintendo's 3DS family
Nintendo
with
DS sold
75.9.
154.02 million consoles. The Switch is second. The Game Boy and Game Boy Color, because I guess they're not really much different from each other because of coloration, is fourth of all time. The PlayStation 2, and this is a cheap fucking trick that Sony does every fucking console generation. And it drives me fucking insane. You know how Nintendo stops making... you know how Nintendo and Xbox and every other console company stops making the consoles? They might make it for a couple more years, but they end up stopping, like, within the first 2 years of the next console being out. Sony doesn't do that because of their worldwide audience, quote-unquote. The only reason the PlayStation 2 has 155 million is because they were produced up until, like, 2014.
Right before the PS3 came out?
You mean right before the PS4 came... You mean after the PS4 came out? What are you talking about?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's... Sony's such a fucking... And they're like, well, it's because people want it. It's like, it doesn't... If you can't sell it within the console generation, it isn't the top selling console. Sorry, it just isn't. Like, the PlayStation 3 stopped being made in, like, 2015, 2016, right? And it sold more than the Xbox 360 because of those extra years. The 360 wasn't being produced anymore at that point in time. Nintendo's highest selling console is the Nintendo DS, which is 154 million consoles. Nintendo Switch did 150 so far as of right now, has done 141. The 3DS or the Wii, which did outsell all the other consoles in that generation.
Oh wow!
Is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Back in 1977.
The GameCube sold less than the Xbox and the PS2 and the 64.
Back in 1977, there was a Nintendo console before the Famicom.
Yes.
Nintendo released their first console, the Color TV game, back in 1977, released only in Japan, but was still the most successful of the first generation of gaming consoles. That's crazy considering it was released only in Japan. With 3 million units sold.
This even counts, the one that I'm looking at even counts the VR headsets that are standalone. Actually, here's something crazy. The N-Gage sold 3 million devices. The first,
that's crazy because that's how much they that's how many units they sold of the Color TV game. And that was only in Japan.
That's the
whereas
craziest
they released the
fucking thing
VR
to me.
everywhere. Yeah.
That's not a VR N-Gage, is that phone that Nokia made, like back in the day that was made for gaming. It had,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
game cartridges and shit. No, the Oculus Go sold 2 million. That was the only one. That's the one that I see. Well, because do they even count the VTech shit? Holy shit. This one. Which actually sold not great. I mean, it's probably good for them because they probably use cheap ass shit. But Yeah. Oh no, the Quest 2 sold
Oh no,
20
the
million as of right
Nintendo
now.
DS is the second best-selling console. Period.
Ever. Yeah, I said that.
Like not just Nintendo. Everybody.
No, it's the top selling Nintendo console, period. It's the second best
It's the
console of all
Nintendo
time.
DS is the the second best-selling console ever, with
I
only
literally
the
said that.
PlayStation 2 edging out.
Yeah, because it was made until
Because it was
almost
made
the end of the
longer.
PS4.
Right.
Like when people bring that out, I'm like, dude, they can't do it. Like people say this. The only thing I will say is the PlayStation 2 dominated that entire generation. But they act like it was like, oh, well, they sold so many consoles. Like console sales don't matter. Like, what do you mean? I was like, most of their console sales were out. A lot of their console sales were
Uh,
outside of of that generation. So like,
fuck are you doing, computer?
the Switch is the best one. Everybody shits on them like it's the highest selling console of this generation. And you have to put it with the PlayStation 4, with the PlayStation 5, and the Xbox Series S and X, because that's the generation it's in. Because it came out after the Wii U, which was the generation before, which was the Xbox One and the PS4.
I
Which,
started
funny
playing
enough, actually sold a
Fallout
lot better than people think.
76. I started playing
The
Fallout
Wii U
76.
sold 13 point 13 13.56 million consoles.
Yeah,
Higher
it
than the
sucked.
Vita. Actually, it's pretty not bad, actually, for how much it
Which
quote unquote
was
sucked. It was actually the
which
better game console.
I don't know why people couldn't get into it though.
Because they're pussies. It was the
Cause
marketing, but it still did better than 99% of game consoles.
I
Like,
happen to like it just for the
people shit on
simple
it, it's
fact
like,
that you could play
oh,
the
it did
games
better than the Vita.
on the little. I liked it because you could play the games on the little screen while
It was a
everybody else
Switch beta
just watched
test. That's
TV
all
or
it was.
whatever.
It was a Switch beta test that they couldn't figure out because at the time the technology wasn't there. Then instead of using, but my only problem with it was that they were using the same, not the same chip, but a later version of the same chip the 360 used. Like that's your whole problem right there. Nobody's coming to your console because of that. Both all the consoles had moved to x64. They either had to do x64 or ARM. They chose ARM, unfortunately. But ARM is the biggest waste of time. Because then we get debacles like this, and the Zelda games lagging like a motherfucker because they want to underpower their consoles to save the console. Like, bitch, I'd rather have that thing red ring than fucking deal with this shit. It's just a
I'd rather
reality.
you have. I'd rather you make it like an inch not even an inch thicker and put some fucking real heat sinks in there. Or a real fucking fan.
It has a real heatsink fan. They're different than a
Clearly
laptop,
not
dude.
enough.
No, there is. That's the problem. You don't understand? They underclocked it because they're fucking pussies. Like, people unlock the first run of the Switches. People unlock them all the time. And have no problem running them. Maybe if they were outside in like 100-degree weather, they'll have a problem. But the reality is they don't have an actual problem running it. Like, they just don't. And people add things like metal backs to it just to make sure it doesn't die. So they can run it for longer than they need to. Like, they'll have the whole back plate be metal and put thorough putty from the heat sink to that, and from the shields inside.
That sounds like it could potentially be painful to play.
No, not at all. It doesn't even get above 70 degrees.
Uh,
The worst part is someone ran the new Pokemon on it, which has the worst frame drops. Most of the frame drops were gone. Like the only time it wasn't is when you were in a highly populated area with NPCs and Pokemon spawning at the same time.
Is that a special one?
By the way,
Oh, that's the Terra
yeah, it's
one.
a Stella. It's a special Terra. It's called Stella Terra. Where it's technically all moves get the effect instead of just one. This is a rock Pokemon. Oh, this is all Pokemon right now, so it doesn't really matter. Definitely should have hit all my Pokemon, that's okay.
Ah,
Yeah, maybe they'll
toxic
heal me up.
spikes. I must. Is that like a fucking talent
Doesn't
that it
matter, 'cause
has?
it's not
It
gonna
just
hurt
puts
me.
out toxic spikes.
Yeah, every time you hit
Yeah.
it with a physical attack, it does it.
You
Or
broke
this
its
Pokemon, if you hit
Terra.
it with a physical. Yeah, but that's not why it hit it. It doesn't hit the Pokemon up. As long as it has an ability.
Yay, you got some level ups. I'm
Weird.
so tired.
Yeah,
I have
I'm
not
done.
slept.
I'm about to jump off here in like 15 minutes, less than a little more. 18 minutes, so. We're gonna have to keep the streams to 2 hours on the weekdays and Sunday. We start earlier, which I can't on
That's
weekdays. On Sunday I can start at like 6, but
right. Oh, I looked at
Saturdays can
that
go
case.
forever. I don't really care.
I looked at that the computer case you sent me.
Yeah, they make a whole bunch of them.
They're really
Like that
badass.
Dragon Ball Z.
No,
Yeah,
I was looking
it's
at all
based
of
off
them.
of a. Yeah, Were you
But-
looking on Newegg or their website?
I was looking on the Newegg site.
Go to their website. Holy shit, they have other cases too. They're
But
just like cubes or whatever. Normal desktops.
a lot of my issue is $800 fucking dollars.
Well, it's called branding for a reason. You have to pay them too. I tried to go fight the Pokemon. I hate looking for these fuckers. What is that? A Neobat? We need to heal everybody. Can I picnic here? Cool if I could. I can. I guess I can't.
There's not enough space for your Pokemans.
Yeah, there it is.
I mean,
That
you
fucking
have
cave was tough.
65 full restores.
Yeah, I still don't want to do that. Too much time. But yeah. No.
You're gonna die.
Oh, you don't die. You just get put back where
Oh,
you
so
were.
it's...
I just forgot to pull out the Pokemon to jump. Dumbass. Fuck you, Kirby. Fuck you and this stupid
Can't
fucking
you
bullshit.
can't see that motherfucker?
Yeah, especially when your ride Pokemon is level with you. Your sight, line of sight. Flittl's the worst though. Flittle and any small Pokemon that walk on the ground. But yeah, I figured if I can keep the stream and within 2 hours I can get in the shower and all that and be in bed by at least 11. My problem was is that I couldn't get any sleep because I kept fucking going to bed at like 2 in the morning. Even if it's 12, it's better than fucking 2. Why not use it? We're gonna use Hurricane. The only thing about this is all of them are going to take at least 2 turns because it doesn't knock them out when they're in terrestrialized form.
You gotta knock out
Yeah,
their
knock 'em out.
the Terra and then knock them out.
Yeah. That's all Terra type Pokemon, except for I think battles. Like regular battles. Wild battles is all Terra type Pokemon. It's annoying as shit. I hate it. And Gym, I think.
We could
That's
go
not my
deeper
favorite
in the
Pokemon.
cave now.
Look deeper in something already. I don't need this cutscene. No one needs this cutscene. Stop. That kid's a faggot. I hate him now. Like every time he's like, I'm gonna become a badass, and then he's just a bitch. He does it later too. It's annoying. It takes forever to get to. I don't know where you start usually. Should have grabbed the fly thing before I came here. I need to go talk to the girl. I gotta do that after that. See how far we get.
Hey, Tyranitar.
Nope. Name is Iron Thorns.
That's a goddamn
It's a
metal
future
Tyranitar.
Robot Tyranitar. That's
Goddamn
the worst thing
mecha.
about this is they.
Goddamn Mecha
Instead of,
Godzilla
like,
is what it is.
The worst part about this whole fucking thing is that this motherfucker, like, they could have, like, this future ones suck because they're all just robots. Like, that's not what Pokemon can't just turn a robot. That's stupid. It makes no logical sense. How do you evolve into a robot? Like a serious question. Because you're not evolving then, you're just adding robot components. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like what's his name in One Punch Man.
What are you talking about? You
Saitama's
mean,
little
Robot
apprentice guy. Yeah.
I know what you're talking
He's
about.
like, I want to get stronger. But you're a robot,
robot.
so just add more parts.
Yeah. He's a meme. Not again! Not again! I hate this.
Not again.
I wish my nose wasn't so shitty feeling. I'm hoping to get this topic. Well, I'll stay for the topic. Focus or however the fuck you say it. I'll finish that, but because we should be there, or at least close enough to where it doesn't. Oh yeah, I have to do like this battle and then that, and it's like a cutscene. Just all. Then go in the water, and then go down a tunnel. Here.
I lost the dog.
What is that? Oh, it's a stupid fucking thing you call nutsack the first time. Well, you call the little one nuts. You thought it said nutsack. This is the evolved form. I'm gonna terrestrialize. Get my
The fuck is that?
salt golem Pokemon, essentially. It's funny because like people are like, "You have a desk job." I'm like, "Yeah, but I stand most of the time." I'm like, "Why?" I'm like, "What do you mean why?" I always get tired of sitting. Your legs get tired from sitting. They're not tired. They're just tired of not moving, doing anything. Let's try to get this done. I probably won't get it done before 9, but we're getting there. Don't need the cutscenes. Come on, let's just go. This is why I can't say this game. I hate that character so much. I hate all the characters in this game except for, like, Larry. I even hate your own character. It's so bad.
Larry's okay.
Larry's the only one I like. Everybody else can fuck off. Fuck right off. Nothing's endearing about him.
Piss off,
That's the
you
problem.
wanker.
Yeah, you can't attack by Pokemon, it's fine. I don't really care. You're gonna piss off the turtle. That's what they're gonna do. Yeah. And tomorrow I'll get the other two. The other two Paradox legendaries. iron crowns and iron tortoise. This becomes the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I hate this storyline so bad. Dude, I'm just gonna fuck you up. Why even bother? You're not gonna beat me. You suck at this game. Terrapogos. Pegos. Why did I use Giga Impact? I wasn't trying to do that. It's fine. It doesn't really matter though. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Definitely used the wrong move. Wasn't trying to use Giga Impact. Wrecked cunt.
Fucking wrecked it.
Yeah, because it's a normal Pokemon. Story happens. Because you're a bad trainer.
See, he's saying that you suck, dude. Do you though?
Yeah,
Do you
Terra
got
type
it?
him. Alright, crazy lady. He's shiny. With some glittery stuff.
Hey, buddy.
This is the part that I hate. I'm pretty sure it treats it like a raid. It's the worst. A lot of people help you and they suck at it. Dude, that fan needs to calm down or you need to move your mic or something. It's just ridiculous. It's about to get muted.
Oh. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, little does he know.
Yeah, let's do fucking shield. Should've grabbed my Komodo too. It's okay though. Hospitality.
Oh.
I hate the shield. It's
Does
so
that
dumb.
line the shield?
Yeah. No, you- What are you doing? You actually heard it? Okay, thank you. Didn't do much. But better than what it was. I guess. How would you give it rage, power, outer? Terror storm. You guys can terrestrialize my Pokemon. Kind of pointless, but not really. It might knock out the shield. I hate the shield. It's the reason I hate the rage. One of the many reasons. Whoa.
Took a shield out.
I did. Not gonna kill my guy though. Yeah, make another shield, watch.
What?
Dead to the butt. Good.
Well, I knew it was going after since Stitcha because it aggroed. You're the one that fucking told it to aggro.
No one said she was intelligent.
Yeah, but it's got the same amount of health, so that's a plus.
Rather not have the shield at all and it regained all its health. To be completely fucking frank. Out of here, knocking out anyways for this turn. I don't even know what type he is. Oh, man. I could look at
All
it.
of
I should
them.
Look at it. It's too late. No, it chooses type for the raid. Or raid.
Electric Dragon.
Of course. Brown.
No, it's a ground dragon.
No, it's ground. Not dragon type at all. Hold on. Maybe it's
Oh.
type. I don't know how you think it's a water type or whatever.
Well, that's a plus.
What?
The fact that you lowered his attack and he can't hit you on... Well, he couldn't hit you on that turn.
But it's doing shit for damage.
Yay, no more shield. And there goes your
Yeah,
tear
no more
off.
shield. There goes another shield. The longest bullshit ever.
Oh, I can't. I'm a little bitch.
He's the biggest bitch of all time. That's too Pokemon. Oh, I should use that.
Why hasn't anybody made a Temple Run game featuring Goku running down Snake Way?
You gotta buy it. You gotta buy the rights to it. It's literally it. Do one more attack. That's good. That's how this would go. It's barking. I have no idea why. Shut the hell up. It's too late though. It is too late. It's 9 at 9. Used it a while ago. Survive, so I'm gonna survive. The Hydra Apple. Fuck your Dragonite too. Then the next adventure will be hokey as shit. I don't need your permission, bitch. It's because you're a bitch. I don't know what I want to play with. Auto catch, so just use a random ass Pokeball. Right. That's done. Got a couple more things to do in this game, and then I can move on to either Arceus Legends or Good this weekend. That's the real question. Well, I haven't really finished the Pokedex on those. Blues, I gotta pee real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. Hurry up. I don't care. You're just a bitch. No one cares about you. I wasn't scared. Never scared. This Pokemans.
Just graduated and we bought a house together. I'm convinced y'all using Sims cheat codes or something.
How mom and daddy have money?
I mean, that's
Actually, if
the
you
ultimate.
can, you probably should start doing that.
That's the ultimate cheat
I would
code.
recommend, because the way things used to be, is people forget of this shit, is that we got too self-absorbed with ourselves. When we were, or we used to make trust for our kids and just add whatever we could to it for when they graduate. They could just do whatever they wanted, usually buy a house back then. I need to start. We already started saving money for David. We should have put it in a trust though. Alright, well, that's
Of
over.
course.
That's the end of the game.
Again.
No, not again. Just for me tonight. Goes through all the DLC you went through. There's another story tomorrow I have to do. And I have to go do a short story that was similar to the, what do you call it? But it's a little goofy. But I gotta do the epilogue, which is a little goofy. So, that'll be fun. But yeah, we got a little bit more to go. And I have to go catch a stupid fucking aqua breed Tauros because I keep forgetting. But if I go talk to my mom after this, I can go get a bunch of recipes for sandwiches. That'll make it easier. But yeah. I will say the DLC, the second DLC saved this game. The first DLC did too, because the story is actually decent and not like shit with you.
Oh, that's a pretty snake.
I don't care about the characters.
Oh.
Like at all. Oh yeah, I never went to the Electric Cave. Or the torch paths, the underground torch, underground cave in what do you call it? The what do you call it? The tropical biome. There's really nothing there. It's just something to do. Well, there is if you go unlock all the starters, but I don't know if I have to do that. I mean, I will eventually, but there's a lot of stuff I still gotta do with Scarlet. I gotta finish.
Good lord.
Giving everybody what?
The roads, one of the roads in England, the Fosse Way, passes by Stonehenge and has been a road since apparently forever. Literally.
Yeah, there's a lot of roads in England.
It was natural talk. It was natural chalk underwater, and then when the waters receded, it was buried turf line, and then Bronze Age trackway, and then the Roman road, a medieval cart track, a turnpike road, and a modern road. And it's all just, they didn't take anything out. They literally just layered it on top of each other. They have a cross section in one of England's museums.
Yeah, the 32 when they just redid that and opened up the lane, one of the lanes. When they were digging up the dirt on the side of the road to make one lane larger or to make a lane. It was almost to my knee of just asphalt. And I doubt that was the deepest it went.
Right.
And there's some concrete too.
And it still sucks. Bears out here Bears out here wondering what they did to deserve all these delicious snacks. I mean, It gets the job done.
All right. We are done. We will finish the story later. It's not much of anything. They just talk to you and it's bullshit. Then we'll do the epilogue and the Paradox Legendaries are left. That'll be Saturday. And then maybe I'll open up a new game or start playing. I guess I'll watch the. I kind of know where I'm at, but I also want to kind of keep playing because like I have a shiny Gyarados in there. I have a shiny what you call it, the Rowlet guy, the Hussein form. I have a shiny one of those there. I have all the starters.
Chicago Tribune tweet. Wife of a Bears lineman wins a bronze medal today in Rio Olympics. Mind you, obviously this is an old post.
Yeah.
You copy McPasty, writer. You spelled three-time Olympian Corey Cogdell. Uh, Corey CU, because I can't pronounce her hyphenated last name. It is ridiculous. Wins second bronze medal today in Rio Olympics. Wrong. Like, I. That's the kind of shit that, yeah, I would get pissed off about as a woman, to be honest. Like,
What?
wife of a Bears player.
No,
Why?
it makes sense because it
First of
makes sense
all,
because of the status.
I don't know who the fuck is the Bear. I don't know who the fuck plays on the Bears off the top of my
It's a
head.
status thing. Like she wouldn't be with him if he wasn't a Bears player. It's just a reality. Status thing. It wouldn't piss me off at all.
When you realize that Taylor Swift
He
is
also
just
is
Napoleon
literally
Dynamite
making
and
like three
drag.
times the money she is because I don't know if anyone knows this. Most Olympic athletes don't make shit. Be lucky to get any endorsements.
Oh, let's just vacuum up some hornets.
That's just a reality.
I mean, that's one way to get rid of yellow jackets, I guess.
It's a stupid way. My brother was coming up with a stupid fucking plan to suck out. There's this hole in the side of his house, or it was. Like it went to something. I don't know what it was, but they just cut it and they left the hole. And there was hornets in his house, and like he came up with this elaborate plan with a vacuum and some shit. I'm like, just spray it. He's like, no. What if like the queen doesn't die? I'm like, who cares? Just keep spraying it. Unload a whole can in there. Who gives a fuck? Like, who cares?
It's
She's
crazy
bee
how their
killer. Just spray it.
nests. It's crazy how their nests look exactly, or not exactly, but very similar, just in the ground.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm getting off of here because it's late. It's now almost 9:30. I was supposed to be off at 9. I will see you all tomorrow or Saturday. Are you streaming tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll probably stream. Yeah, I'll probably stream tomorrow. I've gone
What time?
2 day. Not sure. I'll hit you up before I do it though.
You gotta do it like in the morning, like not the stream, but you gotta hit me up like
Yeah,
in the
no, that
morning or
was.
something,
Yeah,
like
no, that
early.
was the plan. Yeah, that's
All
the
right,
plan.
all right. Well,
All right, man.
see you later, Dustin. See you later, everybody else who's watching. Thanks for watching.